Afternoon, everybody. Welcome to 307 Country. Thought this chair would be a lot more comfortable than it is for being in my situation. It's not very good. Well, I thought I'd stop in. I got a lot of videos to edit and stuff from before our trip, but I thought I'd pop in and give you everybody the rest of the story. So May 13th, Paul and I headed for the Virgin Islands to get married, and great day, great trip planned. You know, we were gonna have fun, get married. We were excited, and got down to the airport, got on the plane late at night. It was about a 12-hour trip down. Got down to St. Thomas on the 14th, about 11 o'clock. Got a taxi, had him take us to the courthouse, get our license, marriage license, and took us up to the hotel so we could leave our bags. We couldn't check in yet because it was still too early. And then we just kind of hit the streets, walking around. Went and had lunch at Gladys's, really cool little restaurant. Went back, got checked in, and then we kind of went back downtown, did a little shopping, and kind of cruising around. Went and had dinner at the Greenhouse, which is a really cool place. And went back to the room, went to bed. Got up the next day, which was Saturday, the day before the wedding. And we had scheduled a scuba diving and kayak trip, guided kind of thing. And so we went and did that. That was a lot of fun. Got to see some really cool stuff. I've got some GoPro video of some of the stuff we saw. I'll get a video edited out and put up with that. And Saturday was a good day. We had fun and got to see some cool stuff. And got back to our room, relaxed, changed clothes, went out to have dinner, went to a place called Side Street Club or something like that. Side Street Cafe, I think. Very cool place. So we got there, hung out, had dinner, and right after dinner I started feeling some pain in my stomach, kind of like when I was in Florida. Mostly on the ascending colon, or yeah, something like that. Under my ribs on this side. And since I dealt with it in Florida, I knew, you know, the doctor told me to just be on a liquid diet and take it easy and stuff. So Sunday, the day of the wedding, pretty much just laid around. I didn't do anything. Paula went and kind of walked around a little bit, but I wasn't feeling good. I was in pain, so just hung out. About 4 o'clock, got up and got ready to go to get married, and Paul and I went and had a beautiful ceremony on the beach. Great officiant. He was a really neat guy, and everybody on the beach was cheering when the wedding was over. It was pretty cool. For those of you that have seen the video, it's the last video I had up. And so shortly after that, we got a taxi back to the room, and I was tired and hurting. I mean, it wasn't excruciating, but it was just really uncomfortable pain. So laid down, turned the TV on, and I took a little nap. Well, about an hour later, I woke up in excruciating pain. Probably about 8 at that point. So I got up, took a shower, hoping to kind of just ease it if I got up and moved around and relaxed a little bit, kind of just mellow it out. And we were scheduled to fly out the next day, Monday. Got out of the shower and it just kept getting worse and worse. And finally I had to tell Paula to call an ambulance. They came, picked me up, and took me to the emergency room. At that point I was in bad pain. Took them probably hour and a half, 2 hours to get pain meds in me. They gave me some J.O.A.T. They didn't even touch it, so they gave me another shot of J.O.A.T. and that pretty much knocked me out for a little bit. Finally the doctor comes in, or no, I went and had a CT scan, got that done, and later the doctor came in and said that, looked like maybe gallstones or something like that. My gallbladder was a little inflamed. So Monday morning, after pain meds all night and trying to sleep, the doctor that does surgeries came in, said that he was going to remove my gallbladder endoscopically, and 3 little holes, no big deal, and I'd be ready to go home Tuesday. So Paula got there. She was allowed to come in and see me before the surgery. Hung out for probably an hour. Surgery was supposed to be hour and a half long. She was just waiting in the waiting room. They allowed her to be in the waiting room, which wasn't normal, but the doctor pulled some strings. And hour passed, hour and a half, 2 hours, 2.5, 3 hours. 4-hour mark, she's freaking out. Catches somebody in the hallway that comes out of the door to where surgery is, where I'm at. Asked them to check on me. She hasn't heard anything. She's telling them she doesn't know what's going on. The nurse goes in, comes back out, and says, well, I'm still in surgery. It's 4 hours later. So then she really freaks out. And 5-10 minutes later after that, the doctor comes out and says that I'm out of surgery and in recovery. She'd be able to see me before they take me up to my room for the rest of my stay. When he went in endoscopically, got the scope in, inflated my belly with CO2, they found pus inside my stomach cavity. So I had severe infection and had to cut me open from about here down to my navel. Cleaned everything out real well, inspected everything to find out where the infection came from or what burst. Hemorrhoid or hernias, not hernia, ulcers, something like that. And he couldn't find anything. And so he removed the gallbladder. He assumed it was the gallbladder, and it burst, Sunday night. And by Monday afternoon, when they did the surgery, it was healing up, and he couldn't really find where it had perforated or anything like that. So, needless to say, I was there for 5 days. I got out Friday afternoon. So in the meantime, Paula found out, of course, that I was going to be there till Thursday or Friday. We only had a room booked through Sunday night. Of course, after I got hauled to the emergency room, she made arrangements to stay through Monday night. We figured to be able to fly out Tuesday or Wednesday, so she got a hold of the airlines, got medical, moved our tickets, medical reasons to, I believe, Wednesday. After the surgery, and she found out everything that happened and how long I'd be there, she had to start that process all over again. The hotel that we were staying at had rooms for her through Thursday night, but after that, they didn't have anything. They were fully booked. And she would have to change rooms Wednesday and Thursday. So after Tuesday night, she'd have to pack up, move out of our room at 11, check into another room at 3. The next day, check out of that one, blah, on and on. So she starts calling around, and can't find anything. Everybody's booked. The ones that aren't are super 5-star hotels with extremely expensive rates for the weekend. Um, Called several places over the course of a couple days. Um, got our airline flight. She was working on that too. In order for us to fly home Friday or Saturday, like if I was to get out Thursday, maybe Friday, it was going to cost an extra 800 to 1,200 bucks to get on one of those flights. So she was able to book us a flight till Sunday, but that meant that we needed rooms basically Friday and Saturday night, or she would. Well, I guess we both would because I'd be out by then, supposedly. So she wound up calling back one place that she had talked to previously, and they didn't have any rooms. And something had opened up, so they had rooms for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night. Turned out that she wound up booking, she was able to book Wednesday and Thursday night also with them, so she only had to move one time, basically. The hotel we were staying in, she packed up Wednesday, left her bags there, and went and did some stuff around town, and then went back in the afternoon, picked her bags up, and went and checked into the new hotel. So I got out Friday midday. It was 12:30, 1 o'clock. Kind of had to go around trying to find a pharmacy that had my prescriptions. That was kind of an adventure, running around in a taxi. And so went back to the room Friday night, just laid low. Saturday we got up and wanted to do something, just, not big, but I didn't really want to go to the beach and get sand and water and everything, with being just out of surgery and staples and everything else. So we wound up and went and got tattoos. I'll throw a couple pictures of those in right now. That was kind of fun. We had a good time, and went back to the room and hung out, and got up Sunday and flew home. We left St. Thomas about 2, I think our flight was. Got into Salt Lake City about 10:30. Got to our truck. It had been there 10 days. Fired right up. It was just one of those things that we were just waiting for the next shoe to drop. What could go wrong? Worried about hitting wildlife on the way home. Anything that could go wrong, we were expecting that might go wrong. So anyway, that is kind of the rest of the story, and it was an adventure. I'm home healing up, trying to take it easy. I thought about filming this video while I was doing something, maybe hafting an axe or working on a saw or changing windshield wipers on my truck maybe, or something, but I just decided to throw a chair up here and relax and talk, I guess. I want to say thank you to everybody, all my subscribers, everybody that has supported us through this. There's several of you that we've been in contact and through the whole thing knew everything that was going on, and I really, really appreciate all of your support and love and prayers. Amazing community we have here, and it's really awesome. I'm gonna try to get a bunch of videos edited and put up, and maybe in a week or so I can be good enough to start working on some projects. Little stuff, nothing major. I'm on a 25-pound weight max lifting in restriction, and for 4 weeks. Well, been 10 days now, so another 3 weeks, 20 days, 21 days, something like that. But yeah, so that's what happened, and that's where we're at. I'm doing pretty good. I got my staples out today, and that's nice. Just recuperating. Gonna take it easy and watch some YouTube and support all my friends and try to do a few little things around the house that I'm able to do. So I love y'all, and I thank you, all of you, and we'll see you on the next one. 307 out.